On April 15th, the Canadian Armed Forces were called to assist to provide care to some of Canada's most vulnerable seniors in response to the unprecedented challenges due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Reservist Cpl Kyle Burch of the Royal Hamilton Light Infantry was one of the 550 who answered that call.
I think we all saw the writing on the wall. We all knew it was going to happen at some point, and that the government, Canada, Ontario did need our help. But when we finally got the news, we have to pack up everything we're doing. We have to leave our wives, families, our employers. So it does come as a bit of a shock, but everyone does understand, and they are proud and happy to support what we do. So, we all had a sense of pride when we were left. We were looking forward to helping out as best as we could.
Before they were deployed to the residences, they were given additional training in preparation to assist with senior care.
We had to go over a lot of forced health protection measures to ensure that we didn't get sick or that we didn't spread the illness to anyone else while we're out assisting the long-term care facilities. So that would be properly donning and doffing our masks, gloves, how to properly sanitize and disinfect, which some might consider as mundane, but with it being such, unknown, we had to take every single measure possible to ensure that every one of us stayed healthy, and so we can continue to perform our duties, because they were very understaffed, so they did have a lot of weight on their shoulders, so they definitely did need our help, and I think they did appreciate it.
They helped the understaffed homes with preparing meals, feeding residents, assisting with personal hygiene, cleaning and maintaining medical equipment, and reassuring residents who had various conditions, including Alzheimer's and dementia.
So it definitely is a different environment for infantry soldiers, but we're always trained to be ready for whatever's thrown at us. So it was a good experience, especially working with a lot of these seniors. A lot of them themselves were former veterans, or specifically the home I was working at. It was the Holland Christian Homes, Grace Manor. So a lot of them were very proud to have Canadians there, because we did liberate them back in May 5th, which is now known as Liberation Day. So it was very heartwarming in that sense.
The home even had a special celebration on Liberation Day, and Burch was honored to be asked to hoist the Canadian flag beside the Dutch flag.
So that was really, it was humbling, right? It's not something you expect. It shows that they still do care, and everyone knows that we are here for a good cause and we are helping the communities.
While the father of two was serving less than an hour away from home, to his children, he might as well have been serving on the other side of the world.
It's, I joined here to help people, right? It's tough on us. It was really tough on my kids. Like, I got to miss my 1-year-old learning how to walk. So that was tough on me, right? My 4-year-old, he started thinking, he'd ask, when's Daddy coming home? When's Daddy coming home? But then it started turning into, does Daddy want to come home? So that was tough on me.
They also had chaplains at the hotel in case anyone needed the extra support.
It did feel lonely for a lot of us, but that's why we're always there. We're always there for our friends, our fire team partners, battle buddies, whatever we want to call them in the Army, but we always check up on each other. We are a big family, right?
After 72 days, including a 14-day quarantine, Cpl Burch got to go home to his family.
4-year-old wasn't expecting me, so I kind of walked in and I was like, hey, Hunter, and he's like, Dad, and he comes running over to me, and my 1-year-old's a sweetheart. First thing he does, he comes up to me, he kind of waddles over, but he gives me his bottle, right, because he loves to share. So I was like, oh, thanks, man. I'll pretend to drink that, but they were both fighting over me to crawl up into my arms, so that was worth it coming home. That was the hardest thing on me. Is I'm resilient, right? Like, I'm okay with being away for a long time, but when I know it's affecting my kids, that's where it became difficult, right?
Looking back, he is proud of the help he was able to provide.
I knew something had to be done, and no matter if it's a large role or a small role, I think a lot of us had to help out, even if it's a mundane task, but it's all part of a bigger picture, right? A lot of these Canadians who we're looking after, they helped build this country, they helped turn it into what it is today. So the least we can do is give them the support that they need in their time of need.